Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with artist Dianne Athey, whose work invites viewers into a world shaped by observation, intuition, and a deeply personal visual language. In this interview, we'll talk with her about the ideas that spark her work, the process behind her paintings, and the experiences that continue to shape her artistic journey. Welcome, Dianne. It's nice to see you.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm pleased to be here.
Great. Your work often feels deeply connected to observation and experience. What first draws you to a subject, and how do you decide that it deserves to become a painting?
Okay, interesting. My first love of painting was portraiture, and I did paint for 12 years at the Art Students League from life and took many workshops with some of my hero painters. When I got my painting studio, I didn't have the models anymore, and so I found my subject matter in Seaglass as a series that I could start, and it attracted me tremendously because of the graphic shapes and colors and textures that sea glass has. So it was born out of necessity that I changed to sea glass at that time.
Um, so artists develop a visual language over time. Were there pivotal moments that changed the way that you approached your work, that how you went from sea glass to the trapeze paintings?
Well, I usually have some kind of a bee in my bonnet, on the in the back burner that I can't ignore, and I will try to ignore it for years, and it'll keep bubbling up. And that's what happened with the trapeze painting. Um, I had a trapeze when I was a kid. I was passionate about it, and it was an experience that my father built in my backyard, and it just never went away. So I thought, I have to, I have to paint this. I didn't have a choice, and it was very well received, and so it turned into a series, and happily, thank you. I love it.
Well, that's yeah, process is often invisible to the viewer. So, can you walk us through how, once you have the subject matter, how the piece begins for you, and then what happens in the studio as it develops?
Okay. I have to make a lot of decisions all the time, and I change everything ongoingly. It's a process where I build up the canvas from a toned canvas and an underpainting, and it's never done until it's done. So I may have an area that just bothers me, and I don't know why. I think it's done, but it's not done until I don't have that bothersome feeling going on. Um, but I love the process, and it's hard for me to describe, but it's a path. It's an experience, a flow.
So, along those lines, many viewers connect emotionally with art in different ways. When someone encounters your work for the first time, what kind of experience or feeling do you hope it might spark?
I hope it sparks a personal feeling that will dwell within someone on any level that they can connect to the painting through, be it an experience that they've had themselves that comes through the painting for them, like the sea glass. I often get comments that it reminds people of a certain time on a beach with their mother, or s- just the prize of finding a gem on the sand. To people that have had backgrounds in gymnastics and trapeze and have that experience. I had a woman who moved across the country and promised herself that if she got that job, she would buy my trapeze painting because she couldn't get it out of her mind. And it was the faith leading her on in the trapeze painting. And that's similar to what I'm trying to depict, is that moment in time where uh, it's very ephemeral and fleeting, but successful.
Well, looking where you are now in your artistic journey, what ideas, themes, or directions are you most excited to explore in your future work?
I'm not done painting sea glass, but I have moved on to an Aikido series of couples in battle. And also, I'm still painting the physical couples engaged with each other in a acrobatic fashion. And I'm very compelled by both of these series. And what I see is it's about relationship and physicality and the beauty of shapes. So I'm excited to present my new series soon.
And in that, I can't wait to see it. So thank you so much for giving us your time and telling us about your work. And we'll look for your work as soon as we can. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it.